Monday morning in the city. An amazing trip halfway around the world, educating students in Ghana, Africa. And from right here at home, joining me now is a local activist, good friend, Yvonne Pointer, along with Bob Ivory, the director of Students of Promise. And always good to see you, Yvonne.
Good to be seen.
We go back a long way.
Yes, we do.
Long way.
Yes, we do.
Real briefly, talk about, and Bob, is good to see you as well.
Good to see you as well.
Talk about your ties to Ghana. That goes back some years as well.
Well, many of you know about my daughter, Gloria Pointer, that was murdered. And there was a boy in Ghana, West Africa, just hungry and destitute. And he just said a simple prayer: God, if you're real, why don't you at least feed me? And when he said that, on the ground in Africa was a piece of paper about Gloria's rape and murder.
Okay.
And it had my address on it, and he wrote me a letter. He said, I'm sorry to hear about the murder of your girl child. Wow. But would you give us something to eat?
Right. Give us something to eat.
Yes.
And that is, you know, kind of just built into a school that's built
yes,
over there
yes.
with your daughter's name?
Yes, yes. Well, it's actually more than one. And there's villages, there's churches, there's orphanages, there's a library, there's a doll house. All of this has her name on it.
Has her name on it.
Yes.
Now, Bob, you traveled. You got back about a couple weeks ago, right?
No, last week.
Last week, yeah. And you were there for 11 days.
Yes.
And Bob went as well as some students.
Yes.
Talk about the experience, man.
It's just life-changing, transformative. I had the privilege of experience this with some teenagers. We had an 8th grader, then we had juniors and seniors, and there was also a freshman in college that attended with us. But it was just to be able to have them experience and see what other students, other children their age experience.
We're looking at some pictures right now.
And,
yeah.
and not only that, to be able to document it. You know, they had journals, so every place they went, every place that we experienced, they were able to notate and reflect in real time.
That was your first trip over
My
to Ghana as well. Now, the
yes.
takeaway for you?
I can't even describe it. I don't think I'll be the same.
Yeah.
Because to see the resilience in the Ghanaian residents,
yeah.
to see their pride, the cultural experience, and then just the friendliness. You know,
yeah.
Everyone was just so engaging with us during our whole
And you guys are both wearing outfits that were made
yes.
over in Ghana.
Yes, yes, yes. And to learn what our ancestors had to endure through
yes.
slavery.
Okay.
That was a part, it was a fact finding to go to the Elmina slave dungeon,
yeah.
to go to where they took their last bath,
yeah.
to walk barefoot into the woods, to walk that path.
Yeah.
I think that is life changing. There is no violence there, there's no guns. You can leave your personal belongings out in the open and nobody will bother it. So you're talking about a place where children are hungry and destitute, but they have so much love and so
tremendous poverty.
Yes, tremendous poverty.
Yeah. Now they made you Queen Mother.
Queen
now,
Mother.
What was that all about?
Well,
you deserve it. You're queen here in Cleveland, but now you're queen over in Africa.
Yeah, let me tell you, my name is Queen Mother Nana Ama Susua II.
Which means?
Which means a lady, an important lady that traveled a distance and made a difference.
Amen. That's good stuff.
Yeah, so I was really excited about that opportunity to become the Queen Mother.
Now, talk about something that you did last week with that pledge against violence in the schools. The origin of that. Talk about that.
Well, I'm a part of the Voices of Black Mothers United. It's an organization with mothers who've lost children to violence. And what we're trying to do is find a way just to stop the violence. And if we can get young kids to take a pledge not to pick up a gun, not to use guns. And somebody might say, well, it's not going to make any difference. Well, it's not going to make any difference if we don't do anything. So that was a start that nationally thousands of students took that pledge. And it was interesting. In Ghana, you can see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of students and no violence.
And no violence.
No arguments. Right. No disruption.
Yeah, we went out one evening and we took the kids intentionally, and we're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of revelers in the streets and just having a good time. And when we were talking to our tour guide, Kudbana, we were saying, you know, is this a special occasion? You say, no, it's just Friday night.
Just Friday night?
Just a regular Friday night.
Wow.
And no violence.
And we didn't see a police officer. I think that was the one thing that stuck out. You didn't see.
Incredible.
And he said if we did, they were just coming to eat or coming to enjoy themselves, but not to patrol. And I said, well, why is that? He said, because we patrol ourselves.
You need help.
Yes,
you need donations?
absolutely. Well, when you think about the fact that they want simple things like food and clothing and transportation.
Yes.
We drove in a van that I'm thinking shouldn't have been on the road.
Okay.
So somebody might out there might say, well, we want to help,
How
and
can
how
they do
can we
it?
help?
Yeah.
Well, they can always go to my website, www.yvonnepointer.com. The information is out there, or you can reach out to Bob.
Yes,
Okay.
and you can call studentsopromiseusa.org.
Students of Promise, yes.
Yes.
And we have that information on the website as well in case
Yes.
you want to help. But Yvonne, you're doing a great work.
Thank you,
You've been doing a great work for
Wayne.
many
Thank
years.
you.
God
And to
bless
the
you.
Wayne Dawson Foundation,
Thank
we
you.
want to thank you.
Thank you. We're going to make a donation to
Yes,
you. For
yes.
sure.
We receive donations.
Bob, keep doing what you're
Thank
doing,
you
man.
so much.
You're
Appreciate
affecting
it.
lives, young
Appreciate
lives.
it.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you guys. Thank you
Thank
for stopping
you,
by
Wayne, for
today.
having us here.
Next time you're going to bring a sweet potato pie.